Hey guys, it's Walnut, and today I've got something pretty exciting. A friend of mine, Bruno, the same guy who organized the Draft League, shared with me a team that utilizes one of my favorite Pokemon uh, to the absolute best that I've ever seen it utilized. And this one is not something that you see in the meta very often, so it's very exciting to be able to feature that in such a dominating way. And that Pokemon, the suspense I'm sure is killing all of you, is Alolan Exeggutor. Now, I don't talk about it a lot because Dragonite's the mascot here and it's my consistent favorite, but a very close second is the incredible derp that is a long neck Exeggutor. So we're going to get into the games here in a minute, but first I want to say welcome to all the folks who came over and checked me out and subscribed after watching my feature on Cloverbell's channel. We had a ton of fun recording there, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it well enough to come over here and check me out. Thank you so much. As for everybody else, if you're enjoying yourself, hit like. It really helps support me, and leave a comment below. I like to hear what people are thinking about how I'm playing and what I could do better. I'm always improving. I know I make mistakes, and it would be it's always helpful to get information from people regarding all of that. Yeah, if you're new here, click subscribe. We are still trying to hit 75 before my birthday in August. I think that would be an awesome birthday present to me. All right, one last thing before we move on. I just wanted to take a moment to address the scheduling issue we had this last week. Obviously, I missed my usual Wednesday video, and the reason for that is dental work, mostly. The previous week, I had the start of a root canal, and this last Wednesday, I had the end of a root canal. So yeah, there was a lot going on. It was difficult to make a video, and even though I probably could have made some time on the weekend, I ended up in so much pain that I couldn't sleep. So, you know, sometimes stuff like that's going to happen. My schedule is pretty jam-packed, so when it comes to things that stop me from being able to work in my free time, it's going to impact the channel, unfortunately. Obviously, I will limit that as much as I possibly can. I've got one more dental appointment coming up soon that will hopefully not be as severe as this one was, but in the meantime, nothing really looks like it's going to be stopping me from making my usual Wednesday, Sunday schedule. Speaking of, if you'd like updates about what's been going on with me, you can follow me on Twitter. It's at DarianTyros, and it'll be on my overlay and also in the description of this video. So if you're wondering where a video is, odds are I have posted about it over there. And this video is releasing here on Sunday, rather than the week 2 of the Draft League, because we are actually playing our week 2 game today, when this video is already going out. So in order to not miss my upload schedule, I decided to record a normal video, a non-Draft League video. You know, I shouldn't really call it normal. It's just a different kind. Last thing, I just wanted to say that I am working on a 50 subscriber dog reveal. So that was requested in the comments a while back when we were still under 50, and we have hit it, and it's coming. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be part of my usual upload schedule, so you'll get an extra video from me sometime in the next upcoming weeks. That being the case, the Draft League video should be coming out on Wednesday, so I will see you then. I hope you're looking forward to it. And yes, this was a different shirt than I was wearing in other parts of this video. I'm recording these segments after the fact because I had forgot to include them, and I wanted to, so here we are. Let's go ahead and get into the team breakdown here. And here it is, the Alolan Exeggutor team. As you can see, he is up there, first Pokemon front and center. The original creator of this team clearly built around this idea. And speaking of, the original creator is not Bruno. He just shared the team with me. He found someone playing it on Showdown and decided to look into pastes that were a similar idea and then modified it for his own uses and shared it with me later. And I've modified it very slightly myself. The only modification I actually made was swapping out Max Rock Slide on Solgaleo for Zen Headbutt, because I felt like it actually synergize better with Indeedee, and fun fact, on terrain, Max Mindstorm still KOs a Charizard, so we don't need to worry about the whole like Charty berry Charizards running around out there. We can just KO with a neutral move. So yeah, I don't know if this team would be necessarily meta breaking, but it is an excellent best of one surprise. It doesn't really read as a Trick Room team immediately, especially if you're not totally sure what Alolan Exeggutor is going to do, and most people are not. And you know, you've got Whimsicott, Kyogre, and Zapdos on here as well that kind of like bluffs a high speed team and could still be a high speed mode for this team, like Whimsicott, Zapdos into Tailwind Airstream, and then like, you know, switching something in or having Whimsicott KO to just Airstream some more is still a totally valid way to play this team. The main thing here is to go Indeedee and follow me Trick Room with Exeggutor, and then after that, Indeedee hopefully goes down. If it doesn't, it's fine, because honestly, Expanding Force and Shadow Ball do a ton of damage on their own to a lot of Pokemon in the format. And then likewise, Indeedee next to Exeggutor, that Grass Knot does a ton to some of the more popular Pokemon in the format too, such as Kyogre and Groudon. But Indeedee, if Indeedee does go down, Solgaleo comes in, and you just Brutal Swing, another move that I think a lot of people don't realize that Exeggutor can have, and I didn't even know that, honestly. But yeah, you Brutal Swing, and you just go nuts with Max Solgaleo under Trick Room. It's very strong, very surprisingly strong in my practice with it, and so I'm hoping to showcase that coming up here. And all that said, let's go ahead and get into the games. All right, game one. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so we're running against a squad that I'm at least somewhat familiar with, in the sense that it is Zacian and Shadow Rider. However, their Defiant Pokemon looks to be Galarian Zapdos. Let me think here. I think the game plan can work here. Alternatively, I could lead Solgaleo and just Wide Guard, but I don't love that. I'm going to go Indeedee. Otherwise, let me double check that Whimsicott. Oh, nope. The Whimsicott set. I haven't brought it a whole lot. Yeah, it's Moonblast. It's not a grass move, so that's okay, though. We've got Exeggutor. It's really just a matter, do I like Zapdos or Kyogre better? Because I don't think it's Whimsicott here. It could be Whimsicott. Because it's got Safeguard, and most likely the Calyrex wants to Wisp us. But if we get Trick Room up successfully, it won't matter too much. Yeah, I'll bring Zapdos here. Ideally, we won't be getting into our third Pokemon, or fourth Pokemon, but, you know, you never know what exactly is going to happen. All right, here we go. They are leading Zapdos Whimsicott. That is an interesting combination. Ooh, it's the shiny Zapdos. Nice. Love that. I just want to follow me here, to be honest. Like, I could see... Oh, you know what? Their anti-Trick Room could just be Trick Room Whimsicott, but I don't mind trying to go for it here and going with Follow Me. Yep, they're just going to Airstream. And that is totally okay with me. Especially if they're clicking Tailwind with Airstream, that'd be awesome. Feels at least a little unlikely. So the interesting thing here is that if Indeedee lives this turn, it can actually do a chunk to both Pokemon with Expanding Force. Oh, good, it's just Tailwind. Nice. Okay, so we got him. So yeah, I almost just want to click Sleep Powder and Expanding Force here. Now, if Sleep Powder misses, the problem is we lose Exeggutor immediately, but that might not be a huge problem, because then we get... Then we get the Solgaleo in. Okay, they're just max guarding. That's fine. I do not mind that, especially if Whimsicott targets down Indeedee. Yeah, I mean, look at that damage. That's beautiful. Oh, it's Dazzling Gleam. That's fine. It shouldn't KO Exeggutor. Nah, yeah, we're good. Game plan is in full force here. And we get our berry back. That's always a nice added bonus. Solgaleo comes in here. They just max guarded, so we've always got a free Max Mindstorm into the Zapdos, and Brutal Swing might just KO the Whimsicott here as well. So here we go. We're going straight into the plan. Love when it works out. They could be thinking about switching here. Even if they do, nothing wants to take this. Yeah, no, they're going to give it up. And the lovely thing about Brutal Swing is that it just, you know, it breaks any potential focus sashes. Like, Whimsicott most likely had the sash here, but just in case Zapdos had it, it does not anymore. Yeah, the tech on Exeggutor here is just beautiful. Oh, okay, Whimsicott's protecting here. That's fine with me. I actually don't mind that at all. It means they only get one free switch. And I could probably just Brutal Swing again next turn. And this ought to just one-shot easily. Goodbye, Zapdos. We crit it, but that doesn't matter at all. I love it. No one ever sees this coming. And heck, Brutal Swing into Max Quake. Into whatever comes in next. I mean, it's going to be either Calyrex or Zacian. Yeah, it's Zacian. Yeah, Brutal Swing into Max Quake is always good here. And I want to Quake because I think it's going to be more important to have defense boosts in the late game. Hell, you know what? I almost don't want to KO Whimsicott. Like, it's doing basically nothing for them. And more than likely the Zacian protects this turn. So I just want to switch Zapdos in. And I'll Quick the Zacian. Mind you, if Zacian doesn't have Protect, it's just going down here. Okay. Cool, cool. Huge damage anyway. And we get our Spidef boosts. Whimsicott, I guess maybe just going Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. The damage does not matter at this point. Their Tailwind's over, but that also does not matter. I guess it's fine to KO Whimsicott here. Yeah. Here they're angling most likely for a late game Calyrex sweep. Oh, they're not going to. Okay, that's fine. But we're getting all of these special defense boosts. And it's going to make it really hard for them to break through our Pokemon. And they're going to be in an awkward position because they're going to want to either max. Yep, there's the Heat Wave. Alright, there's our Trick Room over. But yeah, it's still just awkward for them because they're either going to want to max or try to go for spread damage here. And we even have one more turn of max here. Oh, no, we don't. Never mind. It's over. Okay. Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure we take whatever they want to throw at us here. Because we just clicked Max Quake every turn, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, we did, because we're +3. We're +2. What did we click first turn? Oh, Mindstorm. Yes, okay. We're +2. Still, we should take whatever they want to throw at us. Part of me wants to call no max and just wide guard, but I think that'll probably be a throw at this point. So yeah, we'll just do this. Oh wow. Okay, they're going for it. We should survive. It's spread. It's not going to KO either Pokemon. Barrage. Yeah, no problem. Oh, their Life Orb. Interesting. And Whimsicott finally goes down. It was doing basically nothing for them. In fact, clicking that Tailwind didn't really mean anything at all. It was they were always going to outspeed with Calyrex anyway. And we KO now. They didn't get a chance to max. I'm sorry. This whole time I was like, oh, they're going to max their Calyrex. But no, they already maxed their Zapdos. Oops. It's fine. You know, just trying to cover for options that don't exist. So yeah, I could have clicked Wide Guard there, but obviously I didn't really need to. Alright, and we're going to go straight into game 2 here, providing we can find an opponent, because the first time I went searching, I couldn't find anybody. I'll see you in the next game. Alright, game 2. Ooh, highly ranked opponent too. Okay. You know, it feels a bit like the game plan still works here, to be honest. Well, okay, so the only reason it might not is that... yeah, the mushroom. So first turn's going to be iffy. We'll have to see what we end up going for, because Trick Room could end up hurting us in the end. In fact, I almost want to lead Indeedee Solgaleo instead. But then how do we get up Trick Room? We could Tailwind instead. Actually, yeah, Tailwind's a pretty good, like a decent angle here. I'm debating leading Zapdos first. It's hard to say. Although Tailwind into Ogre, it's not great. Yeah, I'll start with that. We'll bring in Indeedee in the back. I think we'll bring Kyogre in the back. So we can't go the game plan here. It almost works, but the Whimsicott, the Amoonguss always makes it really awkward. Joke will be on us if they don't lead it at all, but it's fine. Their Intimidators are somewhat useless. They don't do a whole lot for them. I feel like I might know this person. I feel like I've seen this person in one of the Discords I hang around in. Did they run? They might have timed out. Oh, crap. That's interesting. I think they might have timed out. That'll mean their first 2 Pokemon are just going to be their restricteds. Yep, I'm pretty sure they did. We need to call a Protect here, right? Do we? We might not need to. Hang on. We always Tailwind here. We could also Charm the Zacian, but we can save that for turn 2. And the question is what we go for here. And I'm pretty sure it's Steel Spike. The problem is we'll take a good chunk of damage from Yveltal, but we'll do a good chunk back. Because I think Zacian probably protects this turn or switches out. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. No switch. They are, well, they're faster with Yveltal, but I'm not too surprised by that. We're a Trick Room composition, but after Tailwind we should outspeed. Now, they could also just go straight for max airstream. I don't think I mind that either, though, because then I can switch to Indeedee and just redirect. I do wonder if we're faster than Zacian at +1. Yep, there's the protect. Never wanted to target that slot because most of the time they were always going to protect there. Here's our Tailwind. And here comes our max Steel Spike. And we do a good chunk. I really hope they target... Oh, we crit. Okay, so interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, they Airstream. Which I think is the right play here. Whimsicott goes down. It would be interesting to Trick Room from this position, but we didn't bring that. So I'm going to bring Ogre out here, actually. We're effectively Scarf Ogre at this point. Which means we should outspeed both of these Pokemon. So I should Water Spout. I almost want to call a switch to Amoonguss and Mindstorm, but I think I'll do another Steel Spike into a Veltal just to make sure we get that KO. They have Max Guard, wow. Alright. Oh, and Zacian's faster. Ah, man. That is not ideal. Okay. Alright, well that's probably a game-losing play. Not gonna lie, I think we're out of it there. I did not expect a Veltal to have Max Guard, but more and more these days they're not running anything like... Okay, well we'll try to Origin Pulse. We'll also Steel Spike one more time into the Veltal here. They could always misplay Rough. Of course, we could always also miss Origin Pulse, but honestly, I think we're just going down. Okay, yeah, they made the smart play and went Sacred Sword instead. And they crit that. Didn't matter. It's fine. They do give us our boost. Let's see if we survive. Not comfortably, but we do. This could get interesting. Yeah, so my problem with going in with the Tailwind mode here was really just I needed to actually outspeed it. I ended up not really doing that. And I misread my Kyogre's speed. It's bulkier, so it really wasn't necessarily a Scarf Ogre. Now, I don't think we're totally out of this. I mean, it's not looking great, but we're not totally out of it. Here's Incin. Okay. I don't mind seeing Incin here. Especially now that we get Psychic Surge up. Can we win this? Like, I almost want to protect EQ this turn, right? Because they probably just read the Follow Me. And protect, right? Like, Follow Me into Sunsteel Strike to KO the Zacian. If I get it wrong, we probably lose, but I think we're probably losing this anyway, so I don't mind making a bit of a risky play here. Yes, okay, okay, okay. I guess the question is whether or not this KOs, and I don't think it necessarily does. Mm-hmm. It was so close, though. Oh, they went for Taunt. How fascinating. Well, our Tailwind's over now. This isn't over. I have to Follow Me here, and I think click Earthquake. Even though like it might KO Indeedee, Indeedee probably might be going down anyway. Yeah, this just got really interesting. Okay, so they take Zacian out, and that's fine. We know what everything they have in the back is, and this is going to do a lot of damage. In fact, Indeedee survives this turn, which is actually really crucial. Actually, it does have to Amoonguss, too. Huh. Whoa, what just happened? I disconnected! No! I could have won that! Why am I disconnecting? I was actually this close to winning that! Oh, that feels bad. Okay, well, it was still probably a roll on whether or not we KO the Zacian, right? So, I don't know if it was necessarily going to be a guaranteed win. But I'm still on the internet. What is going on? That was very strange. It's basically counting as there was never a battle there. Oh, it's so weird. Okay, well, we got most of that battle done. We got super close. I think we could have won that, honestly. Like, the play we just, like, we made where we called the protect was pretty key, especially since they ended up switching the Zacian out there, and we did have to Amoonguss. Yeah. We would have had to make another read, I think, because I could have just protected again, right? It would have been close. Because if we read their protect and click protect on our own, and then have follow me going into the next turn, then we win. That said, if we don't, like if they don't click protect, yeah, it basically comes down to whether or not we protect or follow me with Indeedee, and making that read, I would take those odds, honestly. I think we had a shot at winning that. Man. Okay, well, I'm going to do a game 3. That was an entirely unsatisfying end, so a longer video today. I hope no one minds. I'll see you when we find it. All right, game 3, let's see. Against Nico. Hello, Nico. All right, so, wow, dual weather. Okay, very interesting. Like, Kyogre almost doesn't have much synergy here. I think we can comfortably go with the game plan. Bring Solgaleo in the back. And I like Zapdos a lot into this, especially if we have the sun up. So, yeah, let's do that. Since we have the time to, I'll just think things over. Kyogre could put in work here, I'm not going to lie. It really could. So the question is whether or not we drop Zapdos for Kyogre instead. I guess it's really like what does more, what puts in more work here. The slight problem, I guess, is that Zapdos is not grounded, so the Psychic Terrain doesn't protect it from whatever Grimmsnarl wants to do. But like the worst case scenario is that it has Scary Face, and if we're Trick Room, that doesn't really matter at all. Kyogre, I don't know. I kind of feel like Kyogre does better here. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Kyogre instead. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. Man, I'm still thinking about that last game. It was so weird, and it was so close. We could have won that. I feel bad about it. I'm sure they're like, wait, why'd they protect? I might have won that. Okay. I don't think I mind seeing this. We're just gonna go with the usual, right? We're gonna follow me Trick Room. The funny thing about this team is that a lot of people don't really like read it as a Trick Room team. It did what? Okay. All right, well, Follow Me doesn't do a whole lot for us here, but that's okay. Rock Slide. Oh, they're trying to flinch me. Ah, that could be a pain. Let's see. They crit me too. Great. It's Life Orb, wow. Yeah, we get our berry, and we'll get it back again next turn as well. Do we flinch? Okay, we don't flinch. We're good here. This turn, I just like clicking Yep, there's our berry back again with Harvest, thanks to the sun. Yeah, I like clicking Expanding Force and Grass Knot here, which should do a ton, honestly, with my KO. Although it depends on whether or not they max, of course. They're not. Okay, we're just taking... We might just be taking both of these Pokemon, to be honest. Yeah, I think we are. Okay, so Venusaur could just be Focus Sash, right? It's not. Oh my god. Okay. Well, obviously amazing start. We haven't even needed a max yet. They still need... They still have not. Here's Grimmsnarl. Alright. Grimmsnarl doesn't do a whole lot for them. And then Kyogre. So I guess they want to max Kyogre here. And that's totally fine with me. Like... I really want Indeedee to go down here, but Follow Me into Sleep Powder feels okay here. Oh, they just protect. Alright. I'm so surprised they gave me both of their Pokemon there. If they had maxed, they could have kept the okay, they have Foul Play. That's fine with me. Does that take down Indeedee? Good, it does. It's just what we needed. Yeah, if they had maxed, they could have survived with name. Groudon. Or, yeah, maybe not Venusaur. I'm honestly not totally sure about that. Indeedee's actually kind of a monster. We Quake here. We Quake every time into Grimmsnarl. After enough Quakes, Kyogre shouldn't be doing much damage to me. In fact, I kind of want to just Sleep Powder here, rather than Brutal Swing. Like, how many turns of Trick Room do we have left? Yeah, we only have 2 turns. They just protected. After a Quake, we should always survive, and if they target Exeggutor, then they're not going to do a whole lot to it, so I think it's fine to Brutal Swing here. Grimmsnarl could set up a screen here, I suppose. It would make a lot of sense now, in this position. I suppose the question is whether or not they click Light Screen or... well, no, sorry. They should always click Reflect here. A Foul Play could hurt a lot, actually. I hope we KO. Like, I wanted to insulate myself against the damage. But if they click Foul Play rather than a screen, we should still survive, right? Pretty sure. Not survive. We should still KO is what I mean. Sorry, it's late here. Yeah, it's Reflect. Okay, yeah, we'll be fine. Totally okay. No big deal. Now, the interesting thing, I suppose, is whether or not they're going to go for Hailstorm to take out the Exeggutor. They're just sitting here like, what's the egg going to do? What's it for? And we just revealed what. Oh, yeah, we would have KO'd Grimmsnarl if it tried to go for Foul Play there. It could have been slower than Solgaleo, though, which could have been a problem, I suppose. Oh, they do for Hailstorm. Neat. They got tired of dealing with the egg. Can't say I blame them. Now, we brought Kyogre in the back, which I think ended up being the correct call. We do give them their Rain again, though, which is a little annoying. But we just got a Max Quake boost. Like, here I almost want to just Max Guard Water Spout, right? Because I could see them trying to go for Foul Play now that I've got my Weakness Policy activated. And Water Spout should KO Grimmsnarl. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Like, we're about to have our our Trick Room end. I think that's okay, though. We should still be good here. Yep, there's the foul play. Fine with me. We should be slower. We are slower. Good night, Grimmsnarl. We do a chunk to Kyogre. And I guess they probably just max lightning me, if I had to guess. Nope, they Geyser in. Wow, okay. They were really threatened there. Great. That honestly works out phenomenally for us. At this point, we just we max Quake Thunder and we should win. I'm not totally sure if... Okay, yeah, they forfeit. That makes sense. All right. Well, good games to my opponent. As always, Sorry. As always, leave a like if you've enjoyed yourself, and check out my socials, which are now listed on the screen. Let me know in the comments what you thought about my plays, what I could have done better, and yeah, talk to me about what might have happened there with that disconnect battle. That was very strange. Thank you all for being here, and oh right, subscribe if you're new here, ring the notification bell if you are interested in getting consistent notifications on my phone. My phone. Yes, I'm going to get notifications for your devices on my phone. No, I'm kidding. If you're interested in getting consistent notifications on your phones. Yeah, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. So, final note here at the end of the video, I decided that it was such a weird situation that I wanted to check and see how it showed up on my records, and the answer appears to be, it doesn't. Like, it's acting like the battle never existed. So, yeah, weird stuff. I do not understand, but hey, sometimes glitches happen, I suppose. All right, bye, everybody.